All right, let's get right into it. If you've played around with any AI image generators, you already know that feeling, right? That little bit of magic when you turn your words into a picture. But have you ever felt like your results could be, well, better? Today we're going to blow past the basics. We're talking about how you can become the director and get the AI to create the exact image you have in your head. I mean, we've all been there, right? You type in something simple, like astronaut or cat. And what you get back is, fine, it's an astronaut, it's a cat. But it's also kind of generic, a little predictable. It's a super common problem, but the solution, it's actually way simpler than you might think. It really just comes down to how you're talking to the AI.
And wow, this right here shows you exactly what I'm talking about. On the left, you've got astronaut. Simple, and you get a simple astronaut. But on the right, whoa, it's a whole story. We've got a photorealistic portrait with detailed reflections against a swirling nebula. Suddenly, you don't just have a picture, you have a work of art. You've got mood, you've got detail, you've got composition. The change here isn't just about adding more words, it's about a fundamentally different way of thinking.
Okay, if you remember one thing from this whole explainer, make it this. Describe the scene. Don't just list keywords. You've got to stop thinking about it like you're typing into a search engine. Instead, imagine you're on the phone with an incredibly talented artist and you're describing in detail the exact picture you want them to paint. A rich, descriptive sentence, or even a short paragraph, that's going to beat a list of keywords pretty much every single time.
So that's really the secret, isn't it? It's all about describing a scene, not just throwing keywords at the screen. And to see just how powerful this can be, we're going to look at some amazing examples using Google's Gemini 2.5 Flash image model. Now there's a kind of nerdy but really important term here, natively multimodal. And all that really means is that this model was built from the ground up to understand both pictures and words together at the same time. It's not juggling two different brains. It's all happening in one unified step. And believe me, that is a huge deal. It unlocks some seriously cool features that we're going to check out in just a minute.
All right, let's get to the fun part, creating worlds with words. We're starting with the most common way people use these tools, turning a pure text idea into a stunning image. This is where you get to be the world builder, painting a picture for the AI using nothing but language.
Okay, so let's say you're going for something that looks like a real photograph. The trick is you have to start thinking like a photographer. It's not enough to just say what's in the picture. You have to describe how the picture was taken. What's the lighting like? What's the camera angle? What's the mood you're trying to capture?
Here's a super simple recipe you can follow for any photorealistic image. Step 1, the shot type. Are we talking a close-up, a wide shot, a portrait? Step 2, subject details. Get specific. Don't just say man, say elderly man with laugh lines. Step 3, the lighting. Is it soft golden hour light or dramatic high contrast lighting? And step 4, and this is a big one, get technical. Talk about the camera and the lens. This gives the AI a massive clue about the kind of professional look you're going for.
So let's put that recipe to the test. Look at this prompt. We've got the shot type, a photorealistic close-up portrait. We've got the subject details, an elderly Japanese ceramicist with sun-etched wrinkles. Love that. But here's the kicker, the real pro move. Captured with an 85mm portrait lens. You see that? That's the secret code that tells the AI, hey, I want that beautiful, creamy, out-of-focus background. You know that professional bokeh effect? That one little detail changes everything.
Okay, photorealism is cool, but what if you want something more stylized, like a sticker? Well, guess what? It's the exact same idea, just a different recipe. First, you name the style kawaii, for example. Then, describe your subject and its characteristics. Next, you add the illustrator's technical details, things like bold, clean outlines or flat shading. And here's a pro tip I absolutely love. Always, always ask for a white background. It'll make your life so much easier later.
And boom, here's what you get. It's exactly what we asked for, right? It's got that cute, kawaii style, the happy red panda, the bold outlines, and most importantly, that clean white background. Because we were super specific, we didn't just get a cool picture, we got a usable asset, ready to go.
And you can even take this a step further and start creating things like comic book panels. It's the same deal. You start with the art style, maybe a gritty noir look. Then you just layer the scene. What's the action in the foreground? What's the setting in the background? And here's a really cool trick. You can even ask the AI to put the caption or dialogue right into the image for you. How cool is that?
All right, creating images from scratch is one thing, and it's amazing. But what we're about to get into now, this is where the real magic begins. We're talking about editing and how you can have a full-on conversation with the AI to change your images.
So remember when I mentioned that multimodal thing earlier? Well, this is its superpower. This is the big payoff. It means you can give the AI an image you already have and just tell it what's changed in plain English. It's not just spitting out new stuff, it's understanding what's there and then modifying it. This is a total game changer.
Okay, let's look at a practical example. We start with this picture of a living room. It's nice, right? But maybe that blue sofa just isn't the vibe we're going for. Now, we don't want to start from scratch and get a whole new living room. We just want to change that one thing.
So we give the AI this image, and here's the prompt. Notice how precise it is. Using the provided image, change only the blue sofa. And look at that. Bam! It swaps it out for a vintage leather Chesterfield, and it keeps everything else perfectly intact, the lighting, the shadows, even the way the pillows are sitting on the cushions. It's absolutely surgical.
All right, that was impressive. But what about something even crazier? Let's talk about advanced composition, where we take elements from completely separate images and mash them together. So for image number 1, we've got this, a product shot of a blue floral dress.
And for image number 2, we have our model. Now, the goal here is to create a brand new photograph, a composite, where this woman is wearing that exact dress from the first photo.
And get this, the prompt is almost ridiculously simple. You just tell it, take the blue floral dress from the first image and let the woman from the second image wear it. It sounds like you're talking to a human photo editor, right? And that's the point. The AI gets it. It understands the context from both pictures and creates a totally new, completely believable photo, automatically adjusting the fit, the lighting, everything. It's incredible.
Okay, you have the core concepts down. Let's finish up with some quick, rapid-fire tips. Some rules of the road that will help you nail that perfect prompt every single time.
First up, be hyper-specific. Don't say fantasy armor, say ornate elven plate armor etched with glowing silver runes. See the difference? Second, provide context and intent. Don't just ask for a logo, ask for a minimalist logo for a high-end coffee shop. Third, don't be afraid to iterate. Tweak your results with follow-up prompts. And finally, always remember to use that photographic language. Talk about wide-angle shots and 85mm lenses to control the camera.
And here's a massive pro tip. Use semantic negative props. Okay, that sounds complicated, but it's super simple. Instead of telling the AI what you don't want, describe what you do want. So instead of saying a street with no cars, which can actually confuse the AI, you'd say an empty, deserted street. You're painting a positive picture of what should be there, which is absence. It's a small change in how you think, but it has a huge impact on your results.
So really, the key takeaway from all of this is that you've leveled up. You've gone from just being a person listing keywords and kind of hoping for the best to becoming a true scene director. You're the art director, you're the photographer, you're the storyteller, and you're doing it all just with the power of your words.
So there you have it. You've got the tools, you've got the recipes and the secret rules for creating some truly incredible, specific and intentional AI images. The only question left is, what are you going to create first?